What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have several news that might be controversial for some of you, and I have to say that I didn't expect this type of news at all. And then I will show you how important might be the interaction in between MMTLP community members in order to solve our major problem. And at the end of this video, I will share my personal story, and I highly suggest you to watch this video till the very end, because it is very important for me personally. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, guys, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm. It is the easiest way how we can push this video forward to the broader audience, and this eventually will help us to win this battle. Because the more people know about our situation, the more chances we have to win this battle. So, just hit the like button. And let's start with this news. 14 hours ago, Keyword Quantitative wrote this tweet. I'm working on getting data on suspended requests by members of Congress up on Queer. Members are not supposed to have personal financial interests in the spending that they request. They do not seem to always be the case. Representative Pete Sessions got $1.6 million of funding directed towards Blimp research. The money went to a firm called J.G. Ferguson and Associates. It is run by Pete Sessions' donor. It spent $446,000 lobbying one of Pete Sessions' former aides. It had no experience building blimps. Unless I'm missing something, it looks like the firm sent $440,000 to a former Sessions aide in exchange for $1.6 million of our tax money. So guys, I think it is quite a hard statement, and definitely it is something that potentially should be investigated. But let me show you the reaction from community members to this tweet. Dr. E wrote this. I understand we are all frustrated. I sent 150 emails asking for hearing in the last 2 days. McCabe is doing Zooms with Congress. Actually, as I wrote this, he approves of this approach with Congress. And guys, it is another quite interesting statement that George McCabe is doing Zoom calls with Congress at this very moment. And unfortunately, we don't know any results, any preliminary results, or the reason why he is doing it. And guys, I have to say that definitely as MMTLP shareholders, we deserve to know more about our current status, because in general, I have to say that we have a lot of hurricanes inside our community. A lot of people think that we should do one way. Another set of people think that we should do completely opposite actions. And this leads to a lot of stress for all of MMTLP community members. And guys, let me show you this tweet, how we can try to find out this information from McCabe. Let me show you this. Jennifer Vetrano wrote this 12 hours ago. I'm also asking tough questions to NBH and George. Not a shill, I am a shareholder that wants a resolution. And she added this screenshot of her letter, and she wrote, Hi Ken, how are you? Many shareholders also are thinking about share counts and gaining more info. Can Greg McCabe get involved in any of these things? 1. Hiring Wes Christian, as he has share intel data from Meta sitting on the cloud. 2. Have NBH explain which firms came to them for more shares, how many, details. 3. Request updated shareholder info from AST and EQ since they work for NBH. 4. Can we have an investor presentation and meeting? And she added, Please let me know your thoughts. Shareholders are very upset, frustrated, and seeking a resolution to the MMTLP fiasco. Thanks. So guys, yes, these questions are exactly the questions that we have to know, because this is the main questions based on which we might move forward. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of information from C-levels executive from next bridge hydrocarbons. On top of that, we have a lot of hurricanes, as I already mentioned, inside our community. And let me show you this tweet that was written by Anna Trades in response to a Kiver quantitative tweet in regards to Pete Sessions. By the way, if you don't know who Pete Sessions is, you have to remember that he's the first person who mentioned MMTLP in his presentation back in late 2022, I guess at the end of December of 2022, or at the very beginning of January, at the very beginning of 2023. And he mentioned about some weird activity inside the authorities, which leads to a U3 halt and which leads to a current situation where more than 65,000 investors stuck in MMTLP and next bridge hydrocarbon shares. So let me quote to this. MMTLP, is this the legislative act that has worked so hard against our efforts for over a year? Is this the act that brought in James Angel to brief Congress regarding MMTLP? Pete Sessions, please explain. Dennis Neal, there is so much more to this story. Susan Trimbath would be the perfect advisor for Congress regarding trade settlement, not people who are bought and paid for. Out of fear, I have not shared my full story, but it's coming. This community has a very little idea on what has really happened behind the so-called scenes. The ex-MMTLP community has many bad actors, just like in Congress, and yet, God forbid, we can call out the lies and manipulation. They will bully you into silence. Never again. I'm done being silenced. Guys, and you might wonder what is she talking about. And if you don't know, if you don't remember, several months ago she closed her Twitter account because of bullies who tried to attack her, who tried to attack her actions in regards to MMTLP saga. And she handled this problem, but definitely she has a lot of questions to the community, and she has a lot of questions to these bad actors who attacked her and who is trying to pretend that they are MMTLP shareholders. Guys, it is very difficult to realize, but for now there is a lot of problems inside our community, and potentially these problems was made by the wrongdoers in order to divide our community. And that is why we have to handle all of these issues, and we have to push this case forward no matter what. And that is why, guys, we have to unite. So let me show you what Mark Basile wrote in response to Anna Trades' tweet. Anna Trades, almost every legitimate MMTLP holder knows that the minions ganged up on you. Cyberstalked and cyberbullied you into silence because they wanted to control what everyone else thinks and to paint you as the enemy. And no one did it more than the minion leaders and their Canadian shields. So, yes, unfortunately, we have a lot of problems, as I already mentioned, but we have to solve it. And let me show you a very important tweet, in my opinion, from the first hand. Jen Capella wrote this just several hours ago in response to this tweet in regards to Pete Sessions' activity. And for those of you who don't know, Jen is the person who helped Don Fis with his trip to District Columbia, and there she met with a lot of Congress members. And she wrote this: I want to make this absolutely clear. 3 weeks ago, I sat on the couch in Pete Sessions' office with Richie and a key Washington DC staffer for over an hour, and I can tell you 100% unequivocally, Pete Sessions is on our side. Publicly insulating that he is bought and paid for is not good at all for our community and all the work that has been done by everyone up to this point. Maybe past experiences with the staffers in Sessions' office was a result of strong personalities clashing and not a reflection of Pete Sessions himself or his current support of MMTLP. The staffer in his Waco office that was less than supportive is not an issue, but the public attacks being hurled in this key member of Congress who is on the oversight committee and who wants to help us is pure insanity. Please stop. So, yes, it is another opinion that Pete Sessions is on our side, and to be honest, I think all people who signed the major letter of 74 Congress members that you can find on Representative Ralph Norman's page, they are on our side, and Pete Sessions definitely is in this list. And by the way, we are on Rosa's Towel Twitter account, and you can see that she wrote a couple of tweets just 2 days ago. She wrote, "I'm doing well. Unfortunately, tens of thousands are no longer alive, and over 1.5 million are not well at all. Please pray for the Palestinian people." And guys, for those of you who don't know, Rosa is another our headliner. She filed the very first lawsuit against FINRA. And for now, she keeps silence because of the Palestinian conflict. And definitely, she is a very sensitive person in regards to this issue. And that is why she keeps silence. But fortunately, she's well and everything is okay with her. So, let me continue. RareDD wrote this tweet just 2 hours ago, and he said, "Remember, FINRA blue-sheeted MMAT as well as MMTLP at the end of 2022. Didn't investors deserve to know what they found and why they choose to do so? It seems like the motivation was to find manipulation on behalf of the issuers, but since they weren't the culprits, FINRA just kept silent on what they discovered. The fact that Sam Drady sought to coordinate with the SEC, yet nothing came of it, kinda gives the impression that it was the SEC that gave FINRA the okay to ignore what they found. Think about it. The SEC is mainly focused on pursuing crypto celebrities and influencers. Not to say that they don't make examples here and there, but if market maker like GTS Securities was caught in a bad bet because of their role and responsibilities, I can see why a regulator could have chosen to protect them. Just thinking out loud. And yes, you know that back in 2022, because of FOIA letters, we know about the blue sheeting process of MMAT and MMTLP shareholders. But till present day, we don't know nothing about this data. And FINRA and SEC didn't disclose this information. And guys, I think the time is working for the wrongdoers. And this is another evidence of this. John Burda reposted this tweet that was written by Susan Dreambath just 18 hours ago. And she wrote, "ICYMI in 2011. Whistleblower sent TRB details of unlawful destruction of records, detailing more than 9,000 information investigations." And she added this link to the article that is titled "Matt Taibbi exposes how Securities and Exchange Commission shredded thousands of investigation." And this article, as you can see, was published on August 24th, 2011. And basically, for this long period of time, we know that SEC destroyed at least some of evidence that might be important to disclose very sensitive information that might expose FINRA and SEC. And guys, what might prevent them to do it? Nothing. Only we can push our case forward and we can enforce authorities to disclose this information. That is why we still have to unite, we still have to push this case forward no matter what. And because of these guys, subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and drop me a line in the comment section if you think this issue is extremely important in regards to our case. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.